Good morning. It's Monday morning and I'm still sick. It's still a cold. It's just a cold, I think. I've cycled through. First I just had a sore throat and I was kind of achy. And then I was really achy and I had a sinus headache. And now I'm just sniffly and achy. My nose has been like a faucet yesterday morning, which was, a lot of fun while moving and hanging out with a stranger. So this weekend was really, really busy. On Friday night, we were all supposed to clean the house because our landlords came on Sunday, but none of us really cleaned. We were all really tired, and so we just sort of putzed around. And I didn't need the house to be spick and span like a party was happening. I just wanted it to look like 4 responsible messy adults lived there, and not like 4 irresponsible messy adults lived there. It wasn't gonna stop being messy or cluttered. We've got a cluttered house. I feel fine about that. It's a mark of a house that isn't like an IKEA catalog. So Saturday morning, they all needed to catch a train at 7:30 to go to Connecticut. The 3 of them were all in Connecticut for the weekend, and then MK joined them in New York on Sunday night. So I was woken up around 6 by the sound of them all being awake because none of them had packed. Maybe Jenny packed. Greg and Claire hadn't packed. So I helped Claire pack because it was 6 in the morning and she didn't really know what to do. She could have packed if I wasn't there. She's, a capable human being, but it was helpful that I was. And then I was awake. So I needed to be productive. And so the things I did on Saturday included, Jenny had a package that needed to be mailed. So I put it in my backpack and walked to 40th Street because I needed to go shopping at Fresh Grocer anyway. But the 40th Street post office was closed. So I went to the 30th Street post office, mailed it from there. Came back to, what a cool plan. Came back to 40th Street to go to Fresh Grocer, loaded up on groceries for my cooking and some groceries for Kenny just to tide him over until he goes grocery shopping. And that was heavy, which I was a mistake buying a 6-pack of Ensure and putting it in my backpack. And then carrying all my groceries, my giant backpack of groceries and canvas shopping bag of groceries, I walked to Fresh Grocer. Nope, I was at Fresh Grocer. I walked to the Clark Park Farmers Market, where I bought some vegetables and fruits. And then I went home and Risa was there, or Risa came over, and I cut Risa's hair and I dyed it for them. And also I cooked a peach reduction and some Southwestern quinoa. The peach reduction was because at Fresh Grocer there was a big bag of bruised and old peaches for $1. And I was like, I can make something with these. So I just boiled them down with sugar and mashed and blended them up. What pretty flowers. So that, I've got 4 jars of that in my fridge now. Yeah. And then I dropped some stuff off at Second Mile that we were giving away as part of the cleaning. And then I went to the hardware store to get a trash can because we needed an outdoor trash can because our old one got gross and we threw it away. And then I came home and I cleaned. And then MK came over, and bless her, I gave her the recipe and the ingredients, and she made peanut noodles while I kept cleaning. And then I cleaned the kitchen from all the cooking that I had done that day. And, I did 2 loads of laundry, and then had to put my laundry away and remake my bed because I had washed my sheets. And that was my Saturday. And then Sunday was moving day for Kenny. So I woke up early in the morning and I went to Kenny's place to turn the air conditioner on so it would be not hot by the time moving happened. I'm pretty proud of myself for thinking of that. And then I went to a really fancy vegan donut shop across the street from Kenny's. I don't really care if my donuts are vegan, but that was the donut shop across the street from Kenny's. So those are the donuts I got. The one I had was really good. It was like coconut and almond and chocolate. The texture was weird because it was vegan. I don't know what they used in place of the milk and egg. I didn't ask, but well done, guys. This is a darn good donut. Well donutted, vegan people. And I took the train all the way out to Malvern, which is near to where Kenny and Danny, Kenny's brother, grandparents live. And so Danny picked me up from the train station, and then we loaded up his minivan with all of Kenny's stuff, which fit fine into the back of the minivan. It was really awkward. Danny is like funny, but on Twitter and with his brother, but with me, he just like was super awkward and didn't really say much to me. I mean, he's a nice guy. I'm glad I met him. I really am. Oh, and Kenny's grandparents were like really old, and so they couldn't help at all, but they wanted to help or be involved. So as Danny and I were taking boxes out of the basement, their grandfather was like standing at the top of the basement stairs holding the basement door open, which didn't need to be held open. He was just standing there holding the door. And then when we got everything onto the first floor, did the same thing with the front door, just watching us carry boxes, which I can understand. It was just weird. And we got back to West Philly, and Kenny's classmate and my contra friend, Antal, joined us. So it was me, Danny, and Antal, and we got everything out of the minivan and into Kenny's apartment and unpacked mostly everything. We left the books in case there was some organizational system we didn't know. And then we had plenty of time because there wasn't as much stuff as I thought there would be. And so the three of us hung out at my empty house. Thank God for Antal. Just thank God for Antal being a conversant, loud person that saved the day. And then we picked Kenny up at the airport and went out to dinner and went to bed. That was basically everything. There were more details that I could tell you, but I'm at 7 minutes now, and you don't really care about like what we ate for dinner and stuff. And I slept really poorly last night because I don't know why. I haven't slept with another person in my bed for a long time. I don't even know, but I'm really tired and sick, and so I'm gonna stop recording now. And I think there's a video or two of yours that I need to watch. I'll get to it tonight probably once I upload this. Maybe I can upload it on Kenny's super fast internet, and it'll be uploaded in like 2 minutes. All right, I'm gross and tired. I'm done now. Bye.